곰탕 종류 잘 나가고 뭐 만두 종류도 물론 그게 해당될 수 있고요.
그러니까 집에서 간편하게 할 수 있는 것들을 많이 찾으시네.
그렇죠. 네, 그러니까 전부 다 일들 많이 하시고 그래서 그냥 간단하게 저희가 지금 하는 거에서 송정 떡갈비 정말 초대.
To take that test, to change it, turn and face the strain.
It's all we have and that's a lot. Come on, honey, let's get lost in a long night. Alone in the light.
Treated mental illnesses. Some of them were former foster kids who had aged out and had no safety net. Some of them were drug users. And the conditions in and around Skid Row in Los Angeles have been terrible for decades and still are. People were living on the sidewalks. There were
25 minutes on the outbound Lincoln, about 35 to 40 at the outbound Holland, Broomont, Varick Canal. It's all backed up, and inbound both are over an hour. Next report, 3:51. Andre Ferro, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
An indictment against the suspect accused of setting a woman on fire and killing her on the subway. Here's 1010 wins reporter.
Es una agencia de transferencia extranjera NMA y un transmisor de moneda NRI-NMLS número 1028-236.
De vuelta al show de nada de bla 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 confessions. Penny estaba por contarnos cómo encontró a sus dos amores.
Ah, sí, encontré dos. iPhone 12 y Apple Watch SE gracias a Metro.
En Metro, obtén la pareja perfecta. iPhone 12 con 5G y Apple Watch SE. Ambos por solo $99.99. Así es.
707. En esta temporada de dar, regala el amor de Dios a través de Vida Unida. Ayúdanos a seguir siendo luz en el mundo. ¡Feliz Navidad!
One of the techniques that Riley learns on how to cope with her anxiety is when Eileen guides her through an anxiety attack, where she holds her shoulder and says, like, breathe in when I squeeze, breathe out when I release. And having Riley be able to do that for her mom, who is also suffering with anxiety, like it's genetic, it can be a hereditary thing.
They teach against the prosperity gospel, for the true gospel, deal with money, healing, and then the last chapter is called Reaching Those Caught in Deception. The reason is my goal isn't to just blow the bridge and burn the ships and torch them all. My goal,
just working to make ends meet. Anyway, long story short, we have them in our home. The other side of the coin, the grandparents on the other side, are fairly faith-based, and they
Vote on the latest music. Stay up to date with the hottest concert info and immerse yourself in a community of faith and positivity. The K-Love app. Download it for free now in your app store.
Bootstraps and just coach it. They just think, oh, I'm just going to do this. You think they're going to go very far? Of course not. So I think what they did by bringing in that concept of the jock versus the nerd.
Abróchense los cinturones y disfruten del intenso e inigualable sabor del aceite de oliva extra virgen Goya.
I love that.
That's a good fact. We'll take that.
59 seconds to dare to be Charlotte Gambill.
One thing I've learned in life is that change is unavoidable. No matter how hard we can try, each of us will encounter those inevitable times and seasons that demand change. But during the
Trago con Andrés.
금산 K 인삼, 홍삼 직매장에 오셔서 한국 금산 인삼으로 만들어진 홍삼, 흑삼 등 다양한 금산 인삼 제품으로 살아가는 가족.
Like he needs to know what he's doing is wrong.
Right, he needs the consequence.
And so in a way, you did a favor for him.
Yeah, I suppose so, because the next time I went, he no longer works there. I've been informed.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. You don't want to see that happen, but especially if you know the people and this guy's bad-mouthing the restaurant, it's like, how do you let that slide?
99.1 happens because of the support of both local businesses and people like you.
It's your gifts that make the uplifting songs and stories possible. Thank you.
But Biden is straight out of that Democratic heartland, the new heartland. I don't think it, for ordinary people, for ordinary Americans whose lives have been...
He's funny now, all his jokes hit different. Guess who?
Sunday morning. You can smell it. Game day. And the brisket you've been smoking since last night. A day to be with family. AKA...
that every single day their children are ill. And when you have provided this thing, they stop being ill.
Lost it, said that I was fine. Said it from my coffin. Remember how I died when you started walking.
And we're all depraved. Nobody came out and kind of had the golden ticket. We all need the Lord, and we're all on the way to hell, and deservedly so. And if God would give us what we deserved, he would have gave us wrath and hell. So
free consultation at hurtny.com. That's hurtny.com.
Lease a 2024 BMW 228i X-Drive Grand Coupe for $489 a month at BMW.
LifeNews.com also reporting that Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s promise to implement President Donald Trump's pro-life policies if he's confirmed as HHS Secretary. In a post...
or shipped upon customer request after setup. May require the purchase of additional Wi-Fi extenders.
This holiday at T-Mobile, I'm joined by a special co-anchor. What up, everybody?
Outlander from $289 per month. Visit any one of Healy's 9 stores in Middletown, Goshen, Beacon, Newburgh, Fishkill, and Poughkeepsie. Or shop us online and see special holiday hours at HealyBrothers.com. Healy Brothers, driven by excellence for more than 45 years. All leases $39.95 down.
Crowd pleaser the whole family can agree on.
My baby going to the Olympics.
It's this generation's Rocky.
Can't nobody beat me.
You'll stand up and cheer.
Light FM, a variety from the 80s through today. Elton John and Dua Lipa doing a duet. We had Amy Grant, and they're still a holiday classic. It still feels like the holidays. Coming up on New Year's Eve, Tuesday night, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest.
And will be held at the Westchester on January 4th from noon to 6 and January 5th from noon to 5 on Retail Level 1, Center Court, Nordstrom Wing at the Westchester 125 Westchester Avenue in White Plains. This event...
When you had a Jerry curl, didn't quite learn. On the block with
En Puerto Rico levanté obra, aquí en la ciudad de Nueva York, y yo le digo una cosa, amados hermanos, alabado sea el Señor para siempre. Hay que tener cuidado, porque mucha gente, oigan, amados hermanos, entran a los ministerios porque están detrás del dinero.
per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of rain in the evening. Patchy fog. Not as cool. Near steady temperature in the upper 30s. Night, a chance of rain in the evening, then rain likely after midnight. Not as cool. Near steady temperature in the upper 30s. 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 90%. Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for the New York City metropolitan area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain this evening, then rain after midnight. Lows in the upper 30s. Light and variable winds, becoming northeast around 5 miles per hour after midnight.